Polo gang, what's up? Polo Joe back with another video. So I know y'all been waiting on this. I've been procrastinating on the video. I did part 1 for you. I did part 2 for you. So this is part 3. So part 1 was my whole application process from start to finish up to orientation. And then part 2 is from orientation all the way through flexing. My whole flexing experience. So this is part 3. Part 3 is going to be OJT up to now. So when I did my part 2, I was just literally getting back from flexing. I'm talking about fresh off from flexing, fresh off the 2 weeks, fresh off the class, the 8:35 class schedule. I was fresh off that. So when I got back from flexing, I didn't even go to my airport yet. So when I got back from flexing, I think it was like a day or 2, and I had to go to Savannah, my hub and spoke airport. The reason I had to go to Savannah and not my airport, because my airport is a small airport. We'll have 3 flights a day. So there's no way we can get trained or certified in every position we have. You know, there's DO, there's X-ray, there's PSO, and some have AIT. We don't have AIT. And some people have to learn pre-check. So there's all those positions, so there's no way we can get certified in all that position. And there's baggage, you gotta get certified in baggage. So there's no way we can learn all those positions in my airport with 3 flights a day. So I had to go to Savannah, which is about 3 hours from my airport. 3 hours to my airport, and yes, I was paid for those 3 hours of travel. All y'all be asking. But yeah, I was there for a month. I was in Savannah a month in a hotel. I stayed in the Hilton, nice hotel. The breakfast wasn't free, but mine was free because I'm a Hilton Rewards member. Y'all should be Hilton Rewards member and Marriott Rewards member. It comes in handy. And all those nights I stayed got put on my rewards points, even though I didn't pay for it. So I like that. So now I have a lot of points on my Hilton Rewards, and I ate the breakfast buffet. It was a good breakfast, man. I couldn't eat it every day because I worked a 4:30 to 12 shift, and that sucked. But on my off days, which is 2 days, you don't get 2 days off, called RDOs, I ate breakfast. But anyways, enough of that. So my OJT, like I said, I worked 4:30 to 12. So I was paired with a coach, and I think the first day I got there, we did baggage class. So we got in class. I had to do it automatic. As soon as we got there, we had to do a class. We had to do baggage class. So we had to pass a baggage test. A baggage test to say, okay, boom, we're baggage. We took the baggage class to get baggage. You have to take the baggage class to be able to get baggage, do the baggage OJT. So you have the checkpoint OJT and the baggage OJT. The checkpoint class was flexing. The baggage class is a little 3-hour class, I think, maybe longer than that. But you have to pass the baggage class, the test and all that, to be able to do the baggage OJT. So after I passed the class, and I was good then. So then I paired with my coach. So I worked all the days my coach worked, off the days the coach worked, we worked full-time schedules on that. And yeah, man, it was a lot. You know, if you're you got to be able to pick up on stuff fast on the run. But my coach, the reason I like my coach, because my coach, he's good. He's a good TSO to me. He's gonna be a lead and a supervisor one day. I believe it because he's good. Shout out to Rodney. Rodney, you watching this? You probably ain't, but shout out to you. Rodney, man, my coach was good, dog. Like to me, I watch everybody like that. Like, he's one of the best. And I like that because I like to work. And another reason I say he was the best, because he picked up a lot of shifts. Like, sometimes when our shift was over at 12, he'll stay around to the next supervisor and be like, y'all need any help? I can stay out. And a lot of times, man, he'll stay late. And like the next day I asked him how late you stay. He's like, man, I stayed like 3 or 4. He had to be back in 4:30 in the morning. Hey, that's what I like, because right now I pick up all the shifts that I can. All the shifts that I can. So you have this folder, right? And on this folder is how many hours you have to get at each position. There's DO, PSO, X-ray, AIT. I had to get trained in AIT even though my airport doesn't have one. And there's exit lane. I had to get trained in exit lane. My airport doesn't have one. So on the DO, you had to get so many hours on the DO, divestation officer. That's the person who tells the people what to take out, what to leave in, all that good stuff. Get them right so they can go to the AIT or through the walkthrough if you're in a small airport like me. Because we don't have AIT, we have walkthrough military. So you have to get so many hours there. You have to get so many hours on X-ray. X-ray is the longest. Part of your training. So I think it's like 30 hours, maybe 30 hours. But I got through an X-ray before all my classmates did because my coach, we were there 4:30 in the morning. He put us on X-ray to start, so we'll get more time on X-ray, and that's smart. And I like X-ray. Like I can say I'm good at X-ray. Like all my tests have been, you know what I'm saying. On X-ray, you're never gonna get perfect. If you get perfect on X-ray, bro, you really got X-ray eyes. You're not gonna get perfect, but all my scores have been top up there. I feel comfortable on the X-ray. I feel comfortable on the X-ray like my second or third day. You know, I make mistakes, you know, little mistakes. It made me mad. I used to get mad at myself, but I had to realize that you're new to all this. You know what I'm saying? At Flexi, we get on the X-ray, but it was like, we had a whole class, and all people in the class had to get on the X-ray. So on my X-ray, I got comfortable on X-ray. I could run it by myself, but I couldn't. He had to be watching me. Sometimes I feel the build up. When you feel the build up, you know what I mean. Any TSO, you know what I mean when they say feel the build up. I feel the build up a lot. I start feeling the build up. So that's your longest one. You're gonna be on that for a while. So you have to get so many hours at PSO. PSO is the property search officer. So you go if a bag is pulled, you're the one going through the bag, seeing if the item that was pulled is allowed, isn't allowed, all that. You got so many hours there. Had to get so many hours on the AIT machine. You had to get so many hours of Isolane. Basically, you're working, but not by yourself. That's all it is. It's just you got your training there training, and you have to get so many regular pat downs. You have to get so many you have to get a lot of pat downs. And like I said, I don't know how, but I feel where I was getting a lot of pat downs. And they helped me out a lot to speed my process up. I finished first out of all my classmates that we came in with me, was there with me. I finished first because I got a lot of X-ray time, I got a lot of pat downs, I got all that. So if you're going to OJT, man, just be ready to work, just be a sponge, just learn, cause you're gonna do most of it. Oh, I forgot TDC. I forget TDC. TDC too. That's another position. You have to get all your hours on that. TDC is easy, but you gotta pay attention to TDC. But like I said, be a sponge, man. Just learn. You're gonna be hands-on. Your trainer, for anybody that's worried, you're gonna be doing everything. So if you're a hands-on learner like me, I'm a hands-on learner. And we was doing all this stuff at Face on the Book, man. I just said, man, I want to do it so I can pick up on it easy, because you reading it to me and tell me what to do, it's not gonna. When I start doing it, that's when I start picking up on things, learning things. Okay, feel comfortable with things. Okay, this is how I do it. I know I can do it. So you're gonna be doing all of it. So, you know, you might do some stuff wrong. Do not get frustrated with yourself. Trust me, do not get frustrated with yourself. Just you know what I'm saying, just learn from that mistake and not do it next time. Just keep on keeping on. And I'm telling you, your trainer will let you know if you're doing good, you're doing good. You're doing good or you're doing bad. I said doing good, doing good. But that's OJT. So now, after OJT, I came right to my airport, I started working. So when I started working, like I said, I'm at a small airport. So, but this probably might be for you at a big airport too. So you're gonna do baggage OJT. So baggage OJT is just, you gotta get a certain amount of hours doing baggage. Some airports have a baggage machine, or some airports like me, we have to go inside the bag, swab them, ETD. That's my airport. We have to go in every bag. Every check bag, we have to go in it. Most airports, like the big ones that have the baggage machine, they don't. They just run it through the X-ray, send it on its way. That's it. But you gotta do your baggage OJT. But as of now, man, I come to do a job. I like my job. I get to interact with people. I'm a people person. I like making people smile. You know, I smile at people. I tell somebody have a good day, have a safe flight. You never know what somebody's going through, so you always tell them have a good day. And it's at the big airports, you'll rotate every 30 minutes. So every 30 minutes, you'll rotate to a different spot. But me, I rotate to a different spot every flight. It's still cool though, because I'm not doing the same thing. We're not getting the same people. You get some of the same people through, but every day is different. Every day is different. Everything's different. I really like it. I'm comfortable now. I can finally say I am comfortable with the job. In every spot, I'm comfortable. I'm pretty comfortable with the job. Yeah, so stay tuned though. I have more videos to coming, making moves. But man, yeah, just pay attention. Like sometimes when you get busy, your OJT coach might step in. Just pay attention to them. See what they're doing. See how they talk, because it's certain verbiage you also have to use while at the positions. There's certain things, because I remember one time at the TDC, you know how you have your passports, not your passports, but your ticket on your phone, and you have to put it on a machine to scan it. I said, so one time I said face down, and the lady was like, face down? I said, I'm sorry ma'am, upside down. She was saying face down, she thought negative. I'm like, okay, verbiage. You have to use the correct verbiage. At every spot, besides X-ray, you don't talk to anybody unless you're talking to yourself. But each spot you have to use the correct verbiage. When you're giving a pat down, verbiage. We got PSO, verbiage. DO, verbiage. If you're in a small airport, you're working a MAG, verbiage. You need to learn verbiage. Ask questions, bro. Ask questions. Do not be scared to ask questions. You asking questions is gonna make you a better TSO, so you can move up. But okay, to graduate, OJT. Well, not to graduate, but but to pass whatever I did. To become a TSO, I had to take 3 tests. I had to take an X-ray test over the same test you take at Flexi, but you have to make a higher score on it. And the bags is EAPS. It's not like the one that is EAPS. You'll find out what EAPS is. EAPS is EAPS. And I had to do a baggage test, 3 bag tests. I had to do an X-ray, and what else did I have to do? And I had to do a pat down. So 3 bag tests, X-ray, and pat down is what I had to do to leave Savannah, pass, become a TSO. Those 3 I had to pass. I would assume it's the same thing, the 3 bag test, the X-ray test, and the pat down test. But to be honest, I learned every airport, things are different. You know, it's the same concept as the SOP, but the way people do stuff is totally different. The same concept as the SOP, but the way people do it, totally different. So man, yeah, apply for TSA. I love it. And especially the people, if you apply now, yeah, you need to talk about now. If you want to make some money, not big money now, but you want to make a decent living, make some good money just coming in, now is the time to apply to TSA. I can't tell you why, but just listen, now is the time to apply for TSA. Apply. You want to make good money, good decent money, good decent money. Apply now for TSA. I'm telling you, it's the reason to apply. Like I said, man, I love it. I come in ready to work. You know, I have a positive attitude all the time because I can make somebody else's day. You never know what somebody else is going through. So I always tell my passengers, have a great day. All that, smile, have a good day. But make sure you pay attention to OJT. You do not pay attention to OJT and you do not ask questions, you're probably not going to be good. Just being real. Pay attention and ask questions. You'll be good. You'll be fine. So there it is, man. My process from start of my application to now. All in a nutshell. Well, kind of 3 video nutshell. Hey man, y'all be blessed and keep faith in the whole application process, man. Y'all do great. From the interview, from Flexi, from OJT, you're gonna do good. Just calm down, relax, pay attention, ask questions. You'll do great. I promise. I'ma holler at y'all, man. Peace.